Hey you guys, it's Kristen and welcome back to the Gold Project. Today is day 5 of my Christmas series. If you missed my first 4 videos, I will make sure to put links in the description below. They covered my Christmas and birthday wish list, how I plan and budget for Christmas presents, a plan with me including Planner Penny's The Grinch stickers, and a teacher's gift idea, which this year we decided to go with a hot cocoa basket. Now in this video, I will be sharing with you how I created this Christmas card display from products that I already had at my house. For this project, I will be using the following items. The first and main thing is this 8x10 picture frame that came from Hobby Lobby. And you guys, I did not purchase this frame for this project. This was actually a frame. It's kind of rustic type of frame. It's brown with like a little hint of red in it. This frame was actually in my garage and it was in my donation pile. And when I was going through trying to decide how to make my Christmas card display, I was walking in the house and I spotted this frame and thought, oh, that is perfect. That is what I'm going to use for this project. So a picture frame, and I don't know if I've mentioned this, but this is an 8x10 size. A can of red spray paint. A piece of sheet metal. And you guys, this came from Lowe's and it was a gigantic sheet. And actually, I did not know I still had the sheet metal in my garage until I was starting this project. So I did not purchase this sheet metal either. Actually, I did not purchase any items for this project. All of these were items I already had at my house. A piece of Christmas themed scrapbook paper. And you guys, this is a sheet from the Planner Society's monthly kit. I'm not sure what month it was. It might actually be the November kit. I wanted something that wasn't really so many colors. I wanted something that was kind of plain because I wanted the Christmas cards to stand out on the frame that I'm making. And I thought this was perfect. The reindeer with the neutral colors. Mod Podge. A foam brush. A pair of tin snips. And you guys, I've already cut down my sheet metal, but I wanted to make sure that I mention this in this video. And I highly recommend, if you are cutting metal, to wear some kind of protective gloves so you don't cut yourself. Christmas themed washi tape. Clothespins. And magnets. And you probably can't even see these on this camera because they're kind of really small. Now, the first thing that I'm going to do before I do anything else is I'm going to take my picture frame. I am going to remove the glass and everything inside. And I am going to spray paint the outside of this picture frame red. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to take the sheet metal that I cut down to the 8x10 size, and I am going to apply this scrapbook paper to the top using my Mod Podge and a foam brush. Now I have my scrapbook paper attached to my piece of sheet metal, and I'm going to leave it sitting. And I think I'm going to turn it upside down, and I'm going to let it sit for 24 hours to make sure it is completely dry before I do my next step. Okay, now we are going to wait and let the sheet metal with scrapbook paper dry, and we're letting the frame dry. I'm going to let each one sit for 24 hours to make sure it's completely dry before we do anything else with those two things. But in the meantime, we're going to work on our clothespins. And you guys, I forgot to mention this at the beginning. One of the other things that I'm going to use for this project will be some hot glue, because I'm going to use the hot glue to attach the magnets to the clothespins. So we're going to have our clothespins here, and then our washi tape. And then while we're working on this step, I am going to plug up my hot glue gun so it gets warm. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to take each one of these paper clips and we're going to put some washi tape on the top just to make it look cute for our Christmas card display. Okay, now my washi tape is applied to each one of the clothespins, and I have decided to add a little bit more to each one of these. And getting into my stash of little planner accessories, I found 3 cute little embellishments, little bows to put on the top of each one of these from the Planner Society. So I have a little gold one that I'm going to hot glue to the top. I have a little red one that's going to go on the gold. And I have a cream color that's going to go on top of the green and white stripe. So I'm going to take a little dot of hot glue and attach each one of these. And then to the back, I am going to hot glue the magnet. Now my 3 clothespins are finished. Here is my green and white stripe one. And the magnet is on the back. And my red and white polka dot. And the magnet on the back. And my last one, my gold and white hearts. And the magnet on the back. Okay, you guys, it has been 24 hours of letting my scrapbook paper dry on the piece of sheet metal, and it is completely dry and it looks good. And also it has been 24 hours since my frame has been spray painted. Now, this took, for this picture frame, 3 coats of spray paint because I did not use the spray paint primer. So if I was to do this again, I would definitely prime the frame first, so would not have to apply so many layers of spray paint. So now what I'm going to do is I am just going to open up the back of my frame and place the scrapbook paper sheet metal inside like I'm inserting a picture. And you guys, this frame does not have the glass inside of it. I took it out because I was not going to need it for this project. And you guys, now my greeting card display is almost completely finished. The only thing I need to do is grab my Christmas cards. And now you guys, my Christmas card display is completely finished. I am going to take one of my Christmas cards from this year to show you how it works. And this is the Christmas card that we will be giving our friends and family this Christmas season. I decided to go simple with this year's Christmas card. I just put a picture of us on the beach. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use one of my decorated clothespins with the magnet, and I am going to attach it to my board. And you guys, that is it for this Christmas card display. I hope you've enjoyed seeing me put together this year's Christmas card display for my household. This is how we will be displaying all of the Christmas cards that we get from our friends and family. I hope you give this video a thumbs up, and I hope you subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope you all have a fantastic week. So until next time, bye you guys.